La Universidad de las Fuerzas Armadas.
Hello everyone, we are the group number 3 of the subject General Linguistics, and today we are going to talk about the phrase structure trace with the analyzing of the song Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Please, for the beginning we have to remember that the phrase structure trees, or PS trees for short, are explicit graphic representation of a speaker's knowledge of the structure of the sentence of his language or maybe of a foreign language. For our first sentence, we have climbing to the moon. First, we have the verb fly, the determinant me, and this make a verbal phrase. Then we have a preposition to, a determinant de, and the noun moon. The determinant plus the noun make a noun phrase, and this plus the preposition to, we make a preposition phrase, which is a noun phrase. And this, combined with the verbal phrase, make the whole sentence.
The next sentence is, let me see what the spring is like on. This sentence we can find noun phrase. Noun, it's let. Pronoun, it's me. And then we have a verb phrase. We have a verb, it's see. Adjective phrase, when the adjective is what. Noun phrase, noun is spring. Adjective phrase, adjective it's like. Preposition phrase, we have the preposition on. Let me see what the spring is like on.
The next sentence is, in other words, hold my hand. In this sentence, first we can find the noun phrase, which is divided between the preposition in, after that the determining other, and the noun words. After that, we have a verb phrase which starts with the verb hold, and finally we have a noun verb which is divided between the determined my and the noun hand. In other words, hold my hand.
In this case, the sentence is, fill my hair with song and let me sing forevermore. The sentence is divided in the noun phrases and verb phrase. In the noun phrase, this divided verb phrase is fill, the determiner is mine, and the noun is her, and the prepositional phrase is the preposition is with. In the other part, the verb is in the noun pronouns, the noun is son. In the conjunction is and the noun pronouns is divided in the noun is let and the pronouns is me. And the verb is sing, and the adverb of phrase, the adverb is forevermore. Finally, file my hair with sun and let me sing forevermore.
To finish the sentence of the song, we have the sentence, in other words, I love you. The sentence is divided in two levels, the noun phrase and the verb phrase. In the side of the noun phrase, we have two levels more. The preposition phrase has a preposition, which is the word in, and the noun phrase has the determiner, which is the word other, and the noun, which is the word words. In the other hand of the sentence, we have the verb phrase, which is divided in two levels more. The noun phrase and the verb phrase. In the noun phrase, we have the pronoun, which is the word I, and the verb phrase has a verb that is love, and finally the noun phrase has pronoun, which is the word love, forming the sentence, in other words, I love you.
In order to finish this analysis, we want to say that we have to remember that language is what makes us distinctive from other species, because we can say that language is a combination of words, interfaces, and rules. These rules are phonology, morphology, and finally syntax. For us, syntax are the rules that allow us to assemble words into sentences. This is because we have to remember that the language is not a combination of the use of proper grammar. Language is the way we communicate with each other. So, the syntax let us make this communication with sense. So, the analysis of this structured phrase twist is very important for us, and even more when we are learning a foreign language. Now, for continue with this topic, we want to answer some of the most frequent questions about the theme of syntax. First, we are going to start with syntax 1. So please, Melanie, help me with this. Answer the next question. The lexical categories of words are divided into?
Okay, Jennifer. The lexical categories of the words is divided into lexical categories and non-lexical categories. The lexical categories is the principle of the most important in the sentences. For example, in this category is style, the noun, verbs, adjective, adverbs, and preposition.
Okay, very good, thank you. Now, Michelle, please tell me, according to the grammatical structures, what are the main phrasal categories?
Well, Jennifer, there are 3 categories. The first one is phrasal categories. It is constitute an intermediate form between an individual lexical item and a large phrase such as clause or sentence. The second one is lexical categories. It's a syntax category for elements that are part of lexicon of a language. And finally is functional categories, are the elements which have proper grammatical meanings as opposite to lexical categories we have more obvious descriptive contents. That's it all.
Thanks a lot. Okay, let's continue. Now we are going to talk about the syntax 2. Please, Karen, tell me, why is hierarchy important in the creation of the sentence structure trees?
Sure. It is important because at the moment when an analysis is performed, we can release the different behavior of verbal arguments, non-demanding elements, subject, and extrasentential functions. Likewise, we will try to account for coordinated structures which, up to now, have received a little attention, but which form a fundamental part of our language. That's all.
Okay, thank you. That's very good. Now, finally, please, David, tell me, what do phrasal structure trees show in the analysis of the sentence or phrases?
Okay, Jennifer. Phrasal structure trees allow you to see the linear order of the words in a sentence, as well as their syntactic categories of words and their groups, through a hierarchical organization by the expert scheme. Thanks.
Well, thank you everyone for helping me with this part. Now, thanks a lot for your attention, and we'll see you in the next opportunity. See ya!